So the market is moving and we are passing critical levels. Yes, we are on an uptrend. Finally, after 2 years, finding, catching, searching the bottom, it seems that we found it on the altcoins or for the altcoins as well. And now we are in an uptrend. We just passed with EGLD some critical levels. We will also check some other coins, but we need to discuss how this is going to go forward because Bitcoin is in a stagnation period. It's in a consolidation phase. The dominance is doing something interesting which could shoot out the alts or crash them, and obviously we will see what the leader wants to do. Ethereum. So I say let's start and roll the intro. I don't know what I'm talking about because I don't really have an intro. I don't like the other one. So here we are with the Bitcoin, and as you can see, we are holding the 34,000 something. But what I need to highlight, what we need to mention is that we are in a consolidation zone. Right now, people got exhausted from the euphoria, so we need to understand that, and Bitcoin needs to do some healthy movements, healthy corrections, healthy consolidations in order to continue the growth. So the price should go as our sentiment. It needs to go up, it needs to consolidate when everyone gets bored, everyone starts to see the 12k as a price target, so everyone expects that it is going to go down, but from that point actually we will just start to go up and we go higher. So that is the plan, that is the natural or healthy movement, and since we are not there yet, we will need to wait. Bitcoin could be in a consolidation for the next couple of months. We could see something which we've seen here, only in a smaller scale, so I wouldn't really be surprised if Bitcoin would just go down here, back down, back down, back, and at one point up to 40k or maybe 50, we don't know. However, the price looks healthy. RSI is a bit overbought, which means that it needs to reset, it needs to come down, which usually means that Bitcoin's price goes sideways or goes down. Usually it doesn't pump when the RSI is resetting. Obviously, stochastic also at the higher point, so we need everything to just, you know, settle down, consolidate, reset, and then we can take it all over again. Now it is clear for me and probably for you as well that we just did a new higher high, which confirms the continuation of the uptrend. So what we are waiting for is the confirmation. Then the confirmation is just touching again the previous resistance, which is the 31,000. So even if we go to the 30 or 28, that is still okay as long as we come back and we try to push through. So yeah, that is the plan. That is what I'm waiting from Bitcoin, and hopefully we are not going to break down. I don't think that we will, but let's see what will happen with the altcoins, because Ethereum just entered this cluster zone, this consolidation zone. It is not breaking down, which is great. It has the confirmation of Bitcoin's pump. That is what we want to see all the time. That is what we are looking for. It couldn't break the 1,900. It would have been very nice. However, you can see that here we have some huge volume. We will need a bigger push in order to break this through, and when we do that, altcoins will fly. For that, we need also the dominance to be a bit more cooperative with us, because now we are sitting at the 53.7%, and this is something like an in-between zone. Okay, you have to understand that this is an in-between zone. We are not at the high point where we are looking for a correction or a downturn of the dominance, and we are expecting altcoins to start to fly. We are on the way to this point, to this 60%, 61%, but now, since the euphoria just let's say has a consolidation as well, we are waiting for a small correction. This small correction though could mean that altcoins will show us some nice pumps. Altcoins could give us some good gains, and it will be all kind of random shit. So this is like a very dangerous time for FOMO, and I will show you why. If I go to CoinGecko right now, and you can see it, but you will see it in just a second. So you see it right now. If I go to top gainers and top losers, which you can find right here, you will see that token 5 had a 4x in the last 24 hours. Now, this is a particular case because the next big gainer is Juno, and it only had a 70% pump. This could mean that some coins will jump up. However, it is very, very hard to say which ones. And as you can see, all these coins are small coins. They are kind of shit coins, and yeah, they need to grow. So yes, due to the volume, due to the price, due to the small market cap, obviously they can pump on the smallest capital injection. However, they can also crash. As you can see, market cap is $46 million. It's not even that small. Okay, we have smaller. If you want to find some small ones, if you really want to risk your capital, then you should go and buy some shit coins. Okay, meme coins, something like makes no sense to buy it. Okay, something which doesn't make sense to buy it, and that will be the one which will give you the biggest gains or the biggest crash. Okay, not financial advice. If you want to risk, then make sure that your reward is also huge. So let's go forward and see what is happening. We just covered the Bitcoin dominance and Ethereum. Now we are going to go forward to our EGLD, which is the favorite altcoin of this channel right now. And I can say that we just passed a very important, risky and key level. And that key level is the $30, because it seems that the $30 was the psychological level when everybody was selling. We can see the huge wigs here. We had like big pumps and dumps, let's say. But now it seems that it is performing well. It seems that EGLD is waking up. It is back in this falling wedge or downtrend channel, which is good, by the way. And it also broke these 27 and 30 resistances, which I didn't think it will break for a couple more months. Hopefully we will see some good price action. I do hope that we will go back a bit higher to the 50-51, because that is the next one. Okay, so obviously 38 is also a very important resistance here, technically speaking. I'm just gonna put it here. However, the psychological levels are 40 and 50, and 50 is like the most important one, because once we successfully go out from this zone, then between here and here, so between 70 something and 200, we basically don't have any resistance. Okay, almost any resistance. And I think that will be an easy jump. Okay, an easy jump, but we need to better this part, which is not going to be too easy. If EGLD is attacking the 70, then the 200 is almost in the bag. Okay, that is what I'm expecting. Now, what will happen after that? It's like music of the future. Let's not go there yet. I don't want to go euphoric. We are still at 30. Remember that. Okay, 31 almost. So we need first to see the 40, the 50, the 70 broken. Okay, these will be like nail-biting moments. And after that, we can talk about moons and bags and rockets and stuff like that. However, I see that things which need to happen start to happen. Okay, there is progress with XAI, which obviously could attract people. There is also the Google authentication, the X alias, which could make it easier for people to onboard and to use the multiversx wallet. So we are going to make videos about that as well later. However, I can see that good things are happening. They are progressing, and probably because of the price movement, also my euphoria is a bit higher than usual. So it's very nice to see some good price action. However, as I said, we need to pass this point above 50 in order to say that, okay, we are out of the pit. Let's go forward, because we have Verasity. Verasity is one of my new favorite projects, by the way. I like projects which say that, okay, I don't care about the tokens, I mean my tokens, I care about the holders' tokens, but yeah, we have revenue, so it's all cool. Verasity is at 0.0062. We can also check on CoinGecko, by the way. Let's see how the market cap is. So they have like a 63 million market cap. This is like nothing. You could just see a token which went 4x overnight with a 48 million market cap. So This can jump like anytime. We can make some quick profits or good profit. Obviously, I think after so many videos, you already know where are the resistances. Here we have a small one, but I will highlight this one. Okay, this is the one which we watch. Next one is this one. So this is funny because until here, even though this is almost a 2x, this is not where the fun is, okay? This is the work, okay? This is the work. I'm gonna put here a work. If this goes through and confirms, this will happen so fast that this will be the fun, okay? This is the risky part, and this is how you can understand risk and reward. This is the risky part with smaller reward. This is also risky, but the reward is huge because this is 1.5x, maybe a 50%, a bit more, 80. And this, as you can see from 0.11, it goes to 0.3. Which is a 3x. So consider the same risk for a reward of 50% to a 300%. And that's what I'm talking about all the time when I mention risk and reward, okay? This is what you need to keep in mind. Make sure that when you have to risk the same amount of money, you go for the fun, not for the work, because work can break you. Now, in the meantime, I also want to mention that we will see some consolidation correction because Bitcoin starts to act as the opposite as the S&P 500, okay? I don't know if you guys remember, but in the last bull market, every time the S&P 500 started to grow, started to go up, Bitcoin went with it because they were thinking that, okay, it's like Nasdaq, you know, it's like technology and it goes. Now, Bitcoin is a commodity. It acts the opposite way as S&P 500. And as you can see, S&P 500 had a huge downtrend. It was going down for, I don't know, since July. So since July, there is a downtrend for S&P 500. A support, which I said that when it reaches this point, probably it will start to go up. Okay, this is very important because since Bitcoin acts the opposite way as the S&P 500, while S&P 500 will start to go up, maybe not from here, maybe from here because it needs to confirm and shit like that, starts to go up, and I have to remember that you want to see the chart, Bitcoin might see some consolidation. That is what I was talking about. So this is what I'm expecting. Bitcoin will go down, maybe revisit the 28, okay? It will consolidate. And when the S&P 500 reaches maybe another all-time high, maybe just touches the all-time high and start to consolidate again, then Bitcoin will just start to go up and shoot out. So even if you don't invest in stocks and S&P 500, it is a great indicator that as well. You need to check everything. You need to see where we are in the market. Because if you only watch Bitcoin, if you only watch EGLD, if you only watch Ethereum or any altcoin, then you will not understand what is happening. And that drives you crazy, okay? If you understand the cause of the actions, that is a good thing to make an educated guess, to make an educated decision that yes, now I should buy and yes, now I should sell. And that is the most important. Keep yourself sane, otherwise you will not gonna make it in the market. Everything is starting. We will have huge pumps, we will have huge crashes, and if you are not prepared mentally, you will have trouble and you will not make any money. So be prepared to risk, be prepared to be safe, but most importantly, learn when you should risk and when you should be safe. That is the most important in the market right now. Okay? I'm not gonna say what you should do or what you should do now. I am prepared to risk at this point after Bitcoin had a nice correction. Hope you liked this video. If you did, press the subscribe button, press the like button, because otherwise I'm just talking to myself. And yeah, comment something, okay? Let me know in the comments what you think, what you like, what you are holding, what you are accumulating, and we can discuss that as well. If you have a request, put it in the comment, because I am happy to check on coins which I don't know about and you guys like it and you want an opinion or a second pair of eyes on it.